Now, we begin tonight with the rising cost of everyday living. You may have noticed the price of beef is through the roof these days. We're being told a combination of inflation and supply and demand is the reason why. News 19's Eleanor Tabone has details on how all of this is affecting cattle farmers.
Looking for lameness or a cow that's fixing to have a calf.
The prices that the producer's getting on the farm is not very good.
Sixth-generation farmer Kenny Mullis says livestock producers are struggling.
Shell out a lot of money for their inputs, and they're having to make decisions, cut corners where they can.
While Kenny's cattle graze in the pasture on his Blythewood farm, it's costing him more and more to keep them.
Producers are going to have to get more money for their product, or else they can't stay in business.
The soaring cost of feed, fertiliser and fuel is hurting farmers across the state.
It's a big difference between what you get at the auction and what it's being sold on the shelf.
We have seen very little to no increases in what the farmer is receiving when he takes his cattle to market.
Travis Mitchell from the South Carolina Cattlemen's Association says input costs are at record highs.
Transportation costs that are through the roof, packaging costs are increasing by the day, cost of labor.
The price of beef is rising incredibly.
John D. Felice from the Royal Butcher says those costs are being passed on to consumers.
Between this year and last year, I would say it rose about 16%.
Consumers beginning to buy direct from the farmer to get around those costs.
Individuals reaching out to local cattle producers, those local producers recognizing that there is a demand for that. They are taking those animals, having them harvested and sold right here locally.
Some buying directly from Kenny.
Most of my meat direct to individuals.
In Blythewood, Eleanor Tabone, News 19 WLTX.
Well, tonight, butchers recommend opting for cheaper cuts of beef to help save money.